Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are live over on Twitch streaming Vintage Story. That's right. Getting back into the Vintage Story live streams. And if you're watching me on YouTube after I've gone live, I am going to post all my VODs over there on YouTube. But if you want to catch me live, check out the description of the video. It's got my Twitch link down there. And I'm going to make a playlist for this VOD series. So as we do more and more streams, I'll insert those into the list. So if you ever get behind, you can just click that and get all caught up. But we're doing something a little bit different. It is still going to be a challenge world in a sense, but I'm going with a completely vanilla playthrough, no mods for this one, and there's a reason for that. We'll get into that later. But we are going to go with a brand new world, and it is going to be default wilderness survival. So I'm not going to tweak anything about this. Let's just jump in. Let's say pure Wilderness Survival Live. There we go. All right, yeah, and we're going to jump in here. We'll go into Create World. Actually, I'm sorry, we'll go into Customize, but maybe I do want to change some of like the... Yeah, I just realized I probably want to change the land cover, don't I? Well, they used to be set to 100%. They lowered that down to 97.5. How generous. We'll just do 50-50. So 50 land, 50 water. Because we might want to, make a sailboat or just swim around or something, hop in a raft. But no, I think everything else we're going to leave exactly as it is. So if you're unfamiliar, if you've never looked at the wilderness survival maps, there's a couple really challenging things about them. We do have infinite lives, but when we die, we respawn 5,000 blocks away from where we died. So it's almost like a complete restart. And keep in mind that there is no map on this mode of play. So we're not going to be able to figure out where our last base was just by opening up the map and going right straight to it. We'll probably, like I said, just have to restart each time we die, essentially. But that is the challenge of the wilderness survival map. A couple other things to note about this. We've got, of course, temporal instability, obviously. We're going to turn off classic exclusive recipes. No reason for that in a non-multiplayer game. But there is also sand and gravel and soil instability, too. So not only do we have to worry about, sand and gravel, but the soil itself is going to be unstable. So this is a challenging, and of course, cave-ins are enabled. Basically everything that can make the game hard is what we've got going. Hey, what's going on there? Stanky Cookies, welcome, my friends. Good to see you today. Thanks for dropping in the stream, buddy. We're just starting with a brand new single-player world here. It's going to be pure wilderness survival. So let's do it. Let's click Create World. We're going to be jumping in. Hello, Generanod. Yep, Vintage Story stream, buddy. If anybody missed my my hardcore series, the episode that I posted last night was the last episode for that hardcore series. My character didn't die, but I just kind of retired the series, so the world is still there. Actually, we could go visit it right now. But yeah, no, we're just going to move on from that one essentially. And we're going to do some wilderness survival streams. Let's go ahead and create the world while we talk about this. But it's pure vanilla, so I'm not doing any mods. And the reason for that is because in about a month or so, I don't know the exact date yet, but the Topps official Vintage Story server that's run by like the developers and stuff is going to be fully reset. So they're doing a world server restart on their official top server. And from what I understand, it's not going to be reset again for years, So me and my community over on Discord, we're going to actually join several of us, hopefully on the day that they restart. And we're going to go into the server and start our own little community there. It's obviously a public server, so anybody can join up. But That's kind of our plan, yeah. That was actually recommended by Wist, one of my community members. She came up with the idea, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. So that's what we're going to do. And anybody else, you know, if you guys, like I said, it's not a private server. Anybody can join it. So if you want to come and say hello or pay a visit to our little community, we haven't really decided where we're going to set up yet. So we might travel, you know, several thousand blocks or something, but we'll get to that point in the future. And of course, I'm going to be making content for that. We'll probably be streaming it and stuff too, but essentially that's why I wanted to do this world as vanilla, because because the top servers, if you're unaware, they are purely vanilla. There's no mods in those servers. So I kind of want to get back to my roots, you know, and play Vintage Story the way that it's meant to be played. All right, I'm just going to go with commoner class. Oh, here we are in the world, people. That's right, no map. If I hit the M button, nothing happens. Where are we? What kind of soil is this here? Peridotite, interesting. Set up a shrine to despair for all his help learning the game. People can do a pilgrimage to pay respects. You know it, buddy. We're planning on, I don't know, putting together, maybe it'll just be like a little hobbit village or something, or maybe we'll do a big monument. Who knows? Who knows? It's just down to how ambitious people get, you know, and how much time we can devote to it. But all right, so let's get our head in the game before I get killed immediately. We're going to start picking up some flint, and I'm going to make some quick stuff. Let's grab some stones, too. Well, we'll just grab everything around us here. We got lucky, got some nice... Oh, I don't have step up. Oh, my God, that's going to be the hardest mod to get used to not having is the step up mod. Oh, I'm going to wear out the space bar on my keyboard now, having to jump. Whew, man, oh man. Well, I guess in some ways, it's good that we have soil instability now, because it's going to inhibit me from climbing like up large hills and stuff, because we'll create landslides. So it's kind of a good thing now. All right, let's snap ourselves up a quick knife. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. Who plays without mods, you know? No, I love the game. This is one of those games that I can happily play without mods, you know, and it's still just as fun and immersive and stuff like that. Like there's some games like RimWorld's a good one where I don't know if I really enjoy playing, you know, vanilla too much, but you love and hate instability. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. It is one of those love-hate relationships. It's like it's realistic, it's more of a challenge, but at the same time, it's super annoying, and I'm going to probably die from it. But there are ways around it. See, that's the good thing about it. It's like everything that well, maybe not, I was going to say everything we can get around, but you can't really get around the map, not having a map. I guess you can leave yourself landmarks and build like large signal towers, but there's nothing really that just beats being able to push M and see your surroundings, is there? All right, so let's grab some sticks here. I made up a shovel and an axe. I have no idea where we're going to set up our first base, but we'll just have to figure that out as we go. All right, so let's knock together the tools that we've got. Put these in the back bar. I just want to get this done. Oh, that's not what I want. Get this done so we can start moving, start surveying our surroundings and stuff. All right. We got a trader over here. Let's just peek in and see what he's got to offer. Oh, also I'm going to be looking for any copper too. Ooh, bushes, berries, berries, berries. Let's grab the berries. Oh, it's so different playing in this climate with berries and stuff. Coming off of the hardcore series, of course, that's a tropical playthrough that I've got going on over there. And it's a very different world living in the south. There are no berries, for one thing. All right, let's go. I just want to see what this guy's got. Hey there, mister. Whoa, you're pretty loud, aren't you? Is that too loud? All right, what do you got here? Luxuries trader. Just yada, yada, yada. Let's open movable. Nothing really helpful. Nothing that we can, like, some of these guys will have real easy trades, like clay or something, you know? But I think what I want to do now is get a stack of soil. Let's come over to this low fertility, and I'm going to make it a priority to, it's not too loud. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that, buddy. I got my headphones turned up. Yeah, I'm going to get my trusty stack of soil here. Hey, what's up, Ulrich? My good friend Kenny. How you doing, buddy? Oh, look at that. I'm already taking damage. Hey, yeah, Vintage Story stream. That's right, dude. That's right. Of course, I've streamed Vintage Story quite a bit in the past. You know, I've got a whole dinosaur playthrough that we exclusively did on live streams, but I figured since my hardcore series is over, this is a good opportunity to play a little vanilla Vintage Story. So I currently have no mods installed in this world. I'm kind of wanting to get ready for, you know, playing on the top server eventually. Okay, I see a little forest over in this direction. Let's head over to the pine forest. I'm going to grab a couple sticks as we go, just to have some extra sticks on us. Yeah, but I got to be super on top of the bears and the wolves. We got to be careful about those. I do not want to die immediately. And remember, as a pure wilderness survival world, we have no map. And every time we die, we get teleported 5,000 blocks away. What's the goal going to be? Going south or just staying central? No, we'll stay here in the normal climate areas, since I'm just coming off of like a tropical playthrough. I don't have a lot of desire to head south, although it is much easier to survive in the south, that's for sure. But no, we're just going to survive around here for as long as possible, you know. This is really just to kind of get me reacclimated to the vanilla playstyle, you know, in preparation for launching of the top server. Hey, Cutie Bun Bunny, what's up? I'm not sure I could do no mods without primitive survival. The weird fish traps keep me alive. I feel you there. I'm already missing the step up mod. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm already missing it quite a bit. Let's take a quick opportunity to make a spear too. I think that's the one thing I didn't make that I should have. Yeah, I'm already missing Step Up. There's a couple like quality of life mods that I'll definitely be missing, but that's okay, you know? As I was saying earlier, Vintage Story is one of the rare games that I'm okay playing it vanilla with no mods. Even after having, you know, played with a ton of mods in the past, I'm still okay with it. All right, it is different though. Yeah, you're hyped for the tops? Me too, buddy. Me too. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to end my hardcore series before, you know, that started, but I didn't want to completely stop Vintage Story content on the channel. So I figured just doing a little live stream every weekend here in some crazy difficult world would be a good, you know, good option. So you can count on one of these streams every weekend. And if something changes, like if I die in the Long Dark series, we might start doing it 2 days a week. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Just looking for somewhere with some medium fertility soil, maybe, and some water that we can start to think about, like setting up a base with some farms. Because remember, in this map, we won't be able to create our own water sources. We have to use existing water to, you know, or we can just set up a watering can, you know, to water our garden. But we won't be able to make source blocks with buckets. All right, let's grab this. Tops is like the second week in January, right? As far as I know, they haven't given an exact date. I'll double check the Discord server. You know, I'll double check the Discord server when I get out of the stream today, and I'll let you know, buddy. But yeah, I don't think so. Man, I almost don't want to break this cracked vessel right now. My inventory is a little too full. But we could get like a bronze tool out of it. Okay, well, we got some grain. I'm just going to eat that. All right, so we got tons of cattails here. There's definitely some soil on the other side. I can't tell if it's high fertility or low, or medium or what. But yeah, when they posted the original message, Kenny, it was in November, I want to say, and they said roughly about 2 months. So your guess is pretty good. Your guess is about as good as mine, is what I would say. If I had to guess, I'd say about January too. But I will be keeping an eye out, and I'll keep you guys all posted too. So don't worry, my friend. I'll be trying to get in on day one too. You know, even if I work or something, I'll probably just, maybe I'll call off work. No, I didn't say that live on Twitch. No, 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 no. Hey, we got some peat right here. Let's start marking some of the resources we find. Obviously, we can, oh, shoot. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, obviously, we can't. I'm glad I just did that. If I had just tried to tower up, you know, in the face of an animal, I would have just got myself killed right there, because we can't use regular soil like that. We have to pack the dirt. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm so glad I did that. But either way, we're going to start marking our finds here. And of course, no map, hitting the map. We will just use pillars of packed dirt. I probably should use rammed earth because it's a little bit more visible, but this is cool. This will tell me there's peat here, so... or it'll tell me something's here, you know. Block instability, I know. I was just talking about how it's super annoying and how much I hate it, and then I forgot I had even turned it on. Got to get used to it again, you know. All right, let's grab some of these cattails. Maybe I can whip up a couple of little hand baskets. Oh, I feel like such a proper little schoolgirl carrying around my hand basket made of cattails. It's a wonderful feeling, being self-sufficient in this grown-up world. Grown-up wilderness survival. Who's looking forward to the next big update? I hear they're going to add some new kinds of animals to the game, which I think would be amazing. I'm always on board with more animals in Vintage Story. Even if it's just more, you know, varieties of butterflies, I'm okay with that too. You know, I've heard crocs and hippos, that's right. You know, the interesting thing with the butterflies, Tyron, the developer, the lead developer, originally the first mod he ever made was a butterfly mod for Minecraft because his wife wanted butterflies in the game. So he made her a mod with that added butterflies. And that's how the whole Vintage Story thing got started, because that's when he got into his modding career and he started adding new and different things. So when you see the butterflies flying around, or you wonder why there's such a big variety of butterflies in Vintage Story, that's the reason. Because of Tyrone's wife. It's a nice story. Oh, and crabs. Dude, those crabs that exist in the primitive survival mod, those things are awesome. They're kind of dangerous, though, you know? They'll nibble on your toes, man. They'll nibble you. Now, crabs in real life can be dangerous. Those, you guys... when I say coconut crab, do you know what I'm talking about? It might be the largest crab in the world, the coconut crab. If it's not technically the largest, it's big. It might be the largest land crab, actually, because I think there are some species of, like, purely aquatic crabs that get massive, like, deep in the ocean, like the king crabs. I don't know, but those coconut crabs are scary as hell, dude. Oh, Amelia... They ate Amelia Earhart. Is that the truth? Is that something you've legitimately heard before? That's hilarious, dude. I'd never heard that. Wait, that's not what I want, is it? Hold on, what do I want here? It's been so long. Yay. Just give me a couple. Look at that, I've got inventory. Coconut crab is the true form of fear. They're so disgusting, too. And aren't their claws are, like, super powerful, right? Can't they literally, like, crush coconuts with their claws and stuff? It's like a considered thing. Okay, I'll believe you. I'll believe you, my friend. That's funny. I mean, come on. If you land on an island... aren't they basically inedible, too? Like, I think I vaguely remember them talking about, like, when I watched a documentary on them, how, like, they're just totally, like, disgusting to eat or something. I don't remember. I'm not a big fan of crab anyway, so I wouldn't eat any. All right, do we like this place for a base? We've got peat here. Let's see if we can locate a little bit of clay. Also, I need to dig some more soil, turn it into packed dirt. I like it so far, except there's no medium fertility soil around here. And I ain't starting a farm in this low fertility crap. What do I look like? A Dust Bowl farmer? Coconuts, bones, bark, everything. Now, let's talk about the mantis shrimp. Now, there's a cool aquatic creature. I've heard divers call the mantis shrimp thumb splitters. Those are those shrimp that have like one of their little claws can hit so fast that it can like break the sound barrier. Like they will literally like have you guys know what I'm talking about? Look up the mantis shrimp. Yeah, those are those ones that can like crack an aquarium, like if they hit the glass with their little claw or whatever. Oh snap! What is happening, people? What is happening? No! Well, let me turn this into this. This into this. Uh-oh, what's on me? What are these monsters, people? What do we... Oh, and I died. Shit. Died death number 1. All right, we're in a totally new region of the world with 0 of the resources that I just spent my time collecting. So let's start all over. Oh, great. We're on top of a hill, too, where I'm almost assuredly going to set off another landslide. Wonderful. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to have to rethink this decision, aren't I? To play wilderness survival. Pistol shrimp distance. Yeah, close quarters. Yep. See, Jen knows what I'm talking about. The mantis shrimp are badass. Primitive wood armor, smart. I'm not used to playing with those disgusting drifters, man. I'm over here. I'm a Homo sapiens type of guy. That's the world that I'm coming off of, I don't play around with these weirdos. Hey, there's a rabbit. Raccoon. All right, let's make some stuff. Let's redo everything I just did. We got a knife. We got a shovel. Get out of here, grass. And give me the axe. Okay. Sit down while we do this. Yeah, it's funny. I got a coworker who recently I told him that I have a YouTube channel, so he's checking out some of my vintage story videos. And just like everybody else, dude, just as you could expect, the first thing he commented on is, oh man, the flint knapping is so cool. The way that you craft stuff directly in the world, as opposed to like doing a crafting grid. That's the first thing that grabs everybody's attention about this game is the stone knapping. I really wish like with each new update, they would say we're going to put one new crafting recipe, we're going to take it out of the grid and put it into the world. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little too ambitious though for every update, but I want to see more of them like that. You never play the Homo sapien? It's really only fun with mods. You really have to install a bunch of animal mods to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise it is kind of boring. I mean, some people probably love just like a quiet, primitive survival, where the worst thing in your world is going to be a grizzly bear. But like I say, usually I go with tons of mods. Like in my hardcore series, the one that I just finished, I originally intended it to be filled with dinosaurs on day 1, but the dinosaur mods were not updated when I started the series. So I didn't install them until like, I don't know, episode 8 or something. But by that point, the viewers had already become accustomed to a world without dinosaurs. And so there was a lot of requests to get rid of them. Yeah, elephants, Yeah, I've heard that they want to get like completely rid of the crafting grid. I don't know how possible that is, but you know what? We need to go back up to the top of this mountain because I need to... I hate I hate not having step up. Yeah, I want to dig up some of this soil, but I don't want it to fall on my head. Okay, so let's dig this layer. Well, at least when I died, I respawned in an area that has medium fertility soil. And we got a really good view of our surroundings, too, don't we? I probably need to whip up a quick bed, though. Yeah, once we get a nice little stack of some packed dirt, I'm going to make a bed so we can just go to sleep whenever the sun sets. Obviously, you guys know what the point of a bed is. I don't need to explain that to you. Let's see. I love the idea of fire, wood chopping, blocks. Yeah. So in winter, you walk out in the firewood shed and get to chopping. You know, there's a mod that makes wood working much more realistic. Lag Monster, one of our community members, had a world going where he was playing with it with him and his wife. It's interesting. Like, it changes a lot though. It's more than just like the way you chop firewood, but yeah, like you, and it also adds a whole bunch of different varieties of axes and stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but he was all about like anything that made his world like more realistic or immersive. He would try it. You know, that was his thing. It's one of the more manual mods, right? Yeah, exactly. It adds like the ads and it also like changes the very way that your character like strikes the tree too. It's interesting. I didn't play with it. I only watched him briefly like describe it to me, so I'm not an expert, but it looked really cool. It just looked like one of those that changes the game so much that unless your community is like fully aware of it, it could be one that some people don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a big change. You know, I kind of look at the Butcher's mod like that too, but I really enjoy the Butcher mod. In a lot of ways, I think it is superior to the vanilla way of handling animals. I don't know if you're familiar with. You do love the Butcher mod, yeah. We had that on my multiplayer server, and I think in the future when I do more multiplayer servers, we'll definitely have the butchering mod, for sure. There's a couple things about the bench that I didn't like, but those are just small quibbles. All right, so I can tell it's getting late. We're gonna whip together a quick straw bed so that I can lay this down and we can just pass the night. Probably going to have to dig in and sleep in a hole tonight, but not a great surprise there. I just have to be careful about cave-ins. Yeah. The one good thing about being up here is we'll be able to, like, pick a nice spot in the morning, maybe. Like maybe somewhere over by that lake, possibly. I don't know. We'll check it out after we get settled in here. Like the bleeding hook or prim basic and advanced butchering table. Oh, the bleeding hook. Yeah. Oh, what? Gotta be careful. Yeah, the bleeding hook is awesome. The blood mechanic is very cool in that mod. That's one of my favorite parts about it. Not to sound too, grotesque or macabre. All right, we're getting low on food, though. And, of course, all my food is gone. So let's go find some berry bushes or some crap or something. All right, so I got a bed now. Let's just get rid of that. All right, we got to go find some food to eat. I got my stack of dirt on me in case I see a wolf or something. Or a bear. So I hear a drifter. My look speed is way too high right now. I'm used to playing on like different games at the moment, and my mouse sensitivity is way too high. It feels a little sluggish, but that's okay. We'll stick with this. All right, let's go find some food. Chickens. You just became my lunch, little chick. Wait, how does this thing throw? Oh, all right, it's a little different. I haven't thrown a spear in a while, guys. Listen, I was playing on a pacifist run, Yeah, my look speed's a little too low now. Sorry, I gotta adjust this a bit. Oh, I go from 16 to 21. That's it. Nothing in between. What the hell? Cutie bun. Some VFC for lunch? Oh, vintage fried chicken. I love it. Yeah, if I figure out how to throw a spear. Yeah, no thumb aim. There you are. All right, let's go get him. Crouching helps, but not that much. I think he just fell in a hole. Yep, that chicken's gone. But we got some cranberries. Cranberries just saved my life. This is kind of a nice little flat area, but we got to go lower. All I really need to find some clay. That's probably going to be the deciding factor in where we set up our base. Is probably going to need to like literally be on top of some clay. Okay, and of course proximity to water, but we can have our, garden set up a little bit farther away from the base. Going slow out here because it's getting darker, and I don't want to miss anything. Ryan, do you know like what the settings for the top server? Nah, I don't know. That's a good question. I've wondered about that myself. I expect it's just going to be a regular map, and by that I mean it's not going to be like the way I'm playing right now with no map and or with soil instability, but I don't really know. Although you can join the current top server right now, and it's probably just going to be the same settings. You know what I mean? Like if you join the one today that's currently active, it's probably just going to be those same settings. And I know that there's a couple people in our community who have been in that server before. Maybe if you ask in the Vintage Story chat and Discord, Whist or somebody might be able to tell you. Okay, I'm probably going to get myself killed by a landslide here. There it goes. Hey, here we go. Give me some food. I don't want seeds, damn it. I don't need seeds. Actually, I do need some, but what I really need again are cattails. So, oh, hello. Come on. Come on, that was a dead-on shot. It's alright, it's alright. Is that a wolf pup? Or is that a raccoon? I can't really tell in this light. Oh, hello. God. Oh, the aiming in this game, dude. Look at this. I don't think you saw me. Where'd he go? Is that him over there? Alright, I'm chasing this raccoon. It's going to get me killed. Yeah, the bad stuff's about to come out. So, let's see if we can find a place to dig in temporarily. Or, you know what actually might just be better? Let me set up right here in this corner. I've got... Oh, I'm starving. Crap. Uh-oh. Did not get any food, did I? My little attempt to hunt was a failure. So... Okay, so I can put my bed down right there. Put it down. Wait, what? There we go. Not very well prepared here. Would have been a lot better if I had not died. Yeah, I can't cook any cattails either, no wood. Getting killed early definitely screwed me, but it's alright, we'll recover. There's probably some berries around here too, but I don't want to lose my little house now that I just set it up. Let's do this. Put a little pillar right here. Okay, let's see. It's very dark. Looking for any berry bushes in the distance. Fishing might... No, we can't fish, can we? Cut birch and cook. Yeah, I've got a couple of the roots on me now. Where's the nearest birch tree? I guess that one over there is. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm probably going to die. Is that larch? Can't really tell. That one might be too big for me to cut. That's a walnut, actually, now that I look at it. Man, it is tough having to jump every block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's walnut. Oh, hello. You just saved my life, cranberries. Actually, I don't want that. I mean, you gave us a temporary reprieve on life. I don't know if you saved my life. You might have just made it more horrific in the end. All right, we're eating some berries. Let's try and get like a limb or a branch or something cut off this tree. I'm not going to try and cut the whole tree. I know you guys can barely see anything, but we're just going to, walnut. We're just going to try and get like this branch here cut off. We'll see how this does. I don't know if that's how the tree mechanics actually work, but yeah, you guys are looking at just a black screen right now. But if we can get back to our shelter, I'll get a little torch going. We can make a torch or two. Vision is pretty good. Okay. I always feel bad playing this when on the first night when I don't have any light going. It's probably going to break my axe. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, still got an axe here. We can still... Oh my god. Wow, I didn't take any fall damage from that. I mean, my health is garbage, but that wasn't from the fall damage. Alright, coming back to our little base. Let's get this wood chopped up real quickly. How much does that give me? Perfect. Okay. And let's throw that out for a second. Let me grab a quick piece of grass. What? Oh, I picked up the damn shovel again. Where do I put it? Can't really put it next to my bed, can I? I'll just put it right here and maybe build the shelter out a little bit around it. Surprised I haven't gotten murdered yet. Alright, now I need another piece of grass. Surprised the wildlife has taken it pretty easy on me so far. But, alright, let's fill that up. Roots, in we go. Now, what the hell is the recipe for this? Oh, look at that. I know it. I got it memorized, people. Don't judge me too harshly. Nice night of sleep and a few roots will do you good. That's right. Does a growing boy good. Hey, we've got light, people. Look at that. Not a total failure here. So, yeah, let's just build this up around that. Good. Now, if anybody wants to come into our shelter, they've got to walk through the fire. And you don't want to do that. Got nice and quiet in here. Okay, so we got a few roots. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm a little nervous about going out there, but I definitely need to get a torch. So, oh, and my shovel's out there. I left my shovel. Make a little door right here. Because sleep will just make me super hungry. Good point, my friend. Good point. Yeah, and I need to make a couple of hand baskets anyway. Oh, my other ones are lost. 5,000 blocks away. God only knows. We'll never find that corpse. Actually, no, I was going to say the stuff will despawn, but that's not true, because if your items are in an unloaded chunk, then they won't despawn. They will despawn if you're in the chunk with them for 10 minutes or more, but yeah, that's one thing I've learned is they won't despawn if they're in an unloaded chunk. Why is that not going over there? I don't. I mean, we're just going to use our Discord, for our group, but I don't know if Tops has its own Discord or what. I mean, Vintage Story, yeah, it probably does. Vintage Story, has their own Discord server, and I haven't looked, but I bet you they do have, one of their voice channels is probably devoted to, the, what's it called, to the Top server, but I'm not sure totally. But I was going to ask a question. Oh, I understand. They might have a channel devoted to it. I have to kind of peruse their Discord server. I'll look too after the stream, see if I can find out. Because I was going to confirm too, I wanted to ask them if it's totally okay if I stream on the Top server. I think it is, but I just want to confirm that too. So I was hoping to ask some questions as well about it. We'll see. Like I said, we'll investigate a little bit after the stream here. Alright, so I'm just barely getting by with these foods. Is the Discord my Discord is Patreon only? That's correct, Cutie Bun Bunny. Yeah, I do not have a public Discord, just a private one. It's any tier though. All the tiers of my Patreon get access to all benefits. But we've got a great community over there. What am I doing? I forgot to make the damn torch. That's the whole point of what I did the grass for. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I've done a public Discord server before. It's just not fun. You know, it's too much of a headache running a public Discord server. It's not really what I got into YouTube to do. Just moderate Discord channels. But the private one's good, you know. Just having a small barrier to entry makes life so much nicer. I was trying to find a way to hop into the public server and join Loki. Well, you know, listen, we'll be on when we go on the top server, you know, it's open to anybody, and you can certainly come and join our community, even if you're not necessarily a Patreon. You won't be able to chat with us on the Discord necessarily, but if I'm like streaming or something, there'll be some way to manage communication. Community of the hardware. Let's see here. Alright, do I have enough to make a bag yet? Or a basket? Bing! One basket. Let's keep looking around. We got plenty of wood for the fire, but food is definitely what we're in need of. Where's all the drifters, man? I thought there'd be drifters out here at night. Thought it'd be cowering in my little dirt hut. But I'm just living the life. Nobody can touch me. Filthy drifters. Stay out of my little valley. This is the Valley of the Gods. Been watching too much Ancient Egypt. Vanilla no VoIP mod. No, that's right. We're going to be filling the vintage story. Is the disc. I just realized we're going to be filling the VC. Yeah, the voice chat. Right. Yeah, you know, when my very first multiplayer server, which was my private server, we used the Discord to communicate because I had not ever used that mod, not the voice mod. So it's, you know, it's totally doable. Yep. It's not so bad. Discord's pretty good for that. I mean, that's what a Discord originally started as, was like voice software for gaming. All right, let's see. Okay, I can still see my fires lit. I can tell. Vanilla. Yep. I really don't like eating cattail roots. It's kind of a no-no, you know. Kind of something you only do if you're a noob and you don't prepare properly, like I failed to do. Fine by me. I sit in our voice chat sometimes waiting for folks to join. We got a good lot over there. That's true. There's a lot of busy people, though. Not a lot of voice chatters, but you're right. Now, once we get into a multiplayer game, though, that will definitely change. All right. Shall we seal it up? What? Oh, I'm starving again. Of course. We got 20 roots. I'm gonna fill my little belly. Boy, oh boy. Let's make a couple more baskets. One more. I think what I'll do is nap out another shovel. So what I like to do when I don't have a lot of storage space is I will nap everything, boom, to the last little square and then leave it. And now when I need that shovel, I can come in here and just, boom, knock that one little thing out and it'll be good to go. This cooks really slowly. Okay. You got 15 hunger chops with 20 roots. You got a full stomach. Yeah, it's just going to take half the dang night to cook it. Oh, it's already 3 a.m. I probably don't even need to sleep. I mean, it'd be nice to like recover a little bit of health. Let's try and recover a little bit of health here. I'm going to eat. We'll go to sleep. I'm going to watch my health bar and my food bar, though. And as soon as food drops completely, I'll order him to wake up. There we go. We're healing a little bit. All right. Wake it up. Wake it up, buddy. Wake it up. Perfect. Of course, the food doesn't cook overnight. I hate that part. It's so stupid. All right. Let's see what's going on out here. Why am I using my hands? I have a shovel. All right, so we're starving. I don't see any berries, but we're going to venture out and go grab some berries, I think. Hello. The better fireplaces mod. What's that do? What do you mean? Oh, it cooks while you sleep? Oh, that's super, actually. Yeah, that confused me so much when I first started playing this game. I would like try and, I'd set up the fire pit full of food, go to sleep, then wake up and nothing was cooked. I'm like, what? Why didn't it cook over? Oh, clay. Clay. We found clay. Tower up. Well, at the very worst, we'll just head back to our little domicile here. I'm not seeing any berries on this side. I don't want to get too far because I will get lost. We've also got some beautiful blue sand over here. Alright, so there's our little tower. There's my hut. Yeah, we're right next to this lake, too, with a bunch of cattails. I don't like how steep the sides of this are, though. We're talking about some serious soil instability over on this place. But, man, where are the berry bushes? Usually in this climate, you're, like, stumbling into berry bushes constantly. I think there were a couple of raspberries over here. Oh, I see some, like, grain or something. Oh, boy. Oops. Oh, that was stupid. What am I thinking? Oh, actually got me one piece of grain. That wasn't so stupid. That was deliberate. Yeah, my health is in real bad shape now. All right, let's go back to the fire. I bet we've got a few roots cooked up. Oh. Oh, come on. Give me a break here. I'm going to die again. I'm going to die again, get reset 5,000 blocks away. Where's my little house? I've got to be a little bit more careful when my jumping and stuff. Oh my god, 5 of these are cooked. How pathetic. This is also another good reason why cattails are not a great way to or not a good food source, I should say. All right, how many more do I need for another basket? A couple more. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to... I was going to say abandon this place, but we just found that clay. I don't know. Yeah, one grain fell out of that. It wasn't fully grown either, so it's no guarantee that the grain would have came out of it. Might have just got seeds. There's so many berry bushes everywhere, but none have good food. All right, let's see. I wish walnut trees dropped walnuts. Also, it's just like totally not viable to fish, is it? And vanilla. Like fishing is just not possible. I mean, it is possible, isn't it? But as I remember, you just don't get a lot of food from the fish. Oh, come on. Really? Place a block. I was trying to avoid doing that by digging. And I placed the block and it still did it. Up. Oh, my lord. This is why I hate soil instability. Let's see, do walnuts ever drop or is it a seasonal thing? I don't think they do. I don't know. Not 100% sure, to be quite honest, but I don't think they do. I mean, you get the walnuts when you chop as like the tree seed, but you can't eat it. Some of the sea fish can give 4 or 5 bits of meat. Well, that's cool. Hey, Bill Beto, too. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, new start, my friend. Just doing a pure wilderness survival. I don't know why. Apparently, I like to punish myself, but I'm already annoyed with it. But yeah, we're just playing on a vanilla world. No mods. No mods. Again, just glutton for punishment. But we're getting ready for the big Tops reset. If anybody's not aware, the official Top server is doing a full world restart in a couple of months. And me and some of my community members are going to be joining that, hopefully on day 1. And so, of course, that's a vanilla world, which has always kind of surprised me that the official Vintage Story servers are non-compatible with mods, because they they have such a great outlook towards modding, Yeah, as far as you know, no walnut drops exist, unfortunately. Let's see, better fireplace also heats the whole stack of food instead of one at a time. Because what logic is, if you put 8 roots in and only one of them starts to heat up, that does not make sense. I just saw an animal over here. All right, chickens. I need you in my belly. Well, we got more peat over here? Yeah, we do. I don't know if I can get back to that. That rabbit might already be dead. Nice. Oh, he's not. I don't know if I can get back to our little shelter. I kind of traveled a little too far. I am horrible at navigation, people. Watch us get bones and feathers here. What just attacked me? Is it the rooster? I'm not actually starving yet. All right, yeah, no meat on that guy, just feathers. Wonderful. We're going to starve to death again, people. All right, I guess I should try and get back to the fire. Wait. Is Tops the official? Yeah. It's run by the developers. I mean, they might have a person or two who just does that. But yeah, it's run by the official. What's the name of the studio again? I've forgotten. I always call it a Hago studio, but that's not it. Wait. Yeah, the reset is extremely rare. That's right. That's why I think Wist's idea to get on there as a group is such a good one, because anything we build will essentially be there for years, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how many times it's been reset, but I doubt it's been reset very often. Maybe this is the only time. I don't really know. Twice. Yeah, there you go. But it did explicitly say in their announcement that they don't plan on restarting it after this for years. So, raccoon. Well, finding those turnips actually just helped immensely. Okay, this guy's trapped. Come to me, little raccoon. Stupid. Stay there. How does 2 hits with the spear not kill this little dude? I gotcha. Going aquatic for this guy. Oh my god. Not even any fat. Not even any fat. There could be some food in one of these if there's a thing over here. Nope. Some bony soil. Come back for that. 17th of October 25, we have enabled a mod whitelist. This means any client-side mod not whitelisted is not allowed to use and will be automatically disabled. Yeah, but they're client-side. And they've got some of them, and they've got a whitelist, so some of the mods that you install won't work. Oh, I just got a copper falx, which I'm probably going to lose here in a little while because I don't have enough food to keep myself alive. Yeah, no, that... Oh, bandages. Oh, snap. That was Band-Aids. Where'd they go? What? Oh, they're in my inventory, duh. I've got inventory space here. Let me use those. Hey, what's going on there, Zelfernide? Hello, hello. Love the videos. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you could make it by the stream today. And I will be posting this as a video on my YouTube channel, too, after the fact. Look at that, full health. Let's go. Who was talking about me dying? Not me. I never said that. See over there, little raccoon. Nailed you. I'm gonna do that like 3 more times and he'll be dead. Oh, I hear a gur. I hear a gur. I heard a gur. It was a bow torn or something. I heard a bad dude. Yeah, I'm totally lost. I don't know where the hell our fire is. Bow torn. Bow torn just shot me. Took half my health away. And I missed my spear. I didn't pick it up. Oh, I see him. All right, we go this way. Bow torn. This is not the right way. Oh, you suck, bow torn. You can't hit you. Okay, you just hit me. Oh, bro, I just filled my health up and this bow torn stole it all away from me. He snatched it away. I know, bow torns are the worst, aren't they? God. They're cool, though. They're cool in, like, design sense. I like the way they look. Real creepy. Like UI that tells you everything that is that the Sea Wonder tells you. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, is that client-side mod. Also, I think there's a step up mod that's client-side. No, I might be wrong about that. I don't know. But let's see if we can find our little fireplace, because I do have some food. Oh, I can see my stack of dirt. Teasing bow torn as it nails me. I know. Stupid bow torns. We've been pretty lucky, though, not gonna lie, in this start here. Let me try and get this fish. Come here. Where'd you go? Let's see if we can get some food out of that boy. My knife's about to break. Yeah, I didn't see any bow torns or any kind of things, hey, last night at all. Come here. Let's breathe the pure air. Kill the fish. Oh, you think you're quick. All right, this is working. Out of the way, grass. Oh, I just broke my damn thing. All right, let's go back. We can do some more fishing later. Hey, it turns out that fishing is totally viable. All right, where? So there's the stack. Uh-oh. I'm starving. I only got 2 health bars. Is the food prepared? Is the food ready, or did the fire go out? Oh, the fire did go out, but we've got 9 left. I'm actually kind of surprised all that wood burned. Yeah, the free fall is great. Bunny isn't there anticipity setting? Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking to Bunny. Hope Vintage Story will update that when you lose health, they will have a vision wobble toggle. I know. No, what she's talking about. I also wish that there was a way to toggle the freezing screen. I've had not so many, but I've had people comment and complain, especially when I did my Polar Earth series, that it obscures the vision so much. It's really annoying when I'm recording and stuff. But what she's describing would be under accessibility. And they've got view bopping, but yeah, you can turn off your camera shake. You can't really turn off the weird, like, drifting that happens, though. But I hate that, too. Yeah, like this drift. Like, that's not me doing that. All right, anyway, if we can heal ourselves up, we'll be good. All right, so let's grab that out of there. Put that in there. I'm just going to keep these for the moment. I need some more flint. Let me grab this rock right here. God, my look sensitivity is too high. Ooh, jumping. Okay, so I've got that, but I have no sticks. Let's go get some sticks and wood. It's like a trek just to come over here and get to this tree. I need to see if there's more blocks up here of wood. I think they're probably all despawned, but you know, I'm not going to go around each time, so maybe the soil will let me build a little bridge. It's going to let me do this. Nope. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it from the ground up. Go ahead. Fall all you want, soil. Ugh. See, this is how you do it. You got to build your own stuff. All this for this tree right here. That'll be helpful. This is why when I did this kind of a playthrough in the past, I did a sky bridge technique. No, I have no mods whatsoever installed in this playthrough. This is a totally unmodded run right here, folks. Oh, and it died. And it's also wilderness survival, which means that every time we die, we will be respawned 5,000 blocks away. So, 22 in-game minutes left for player revival. Oh, I forgot about that. You can revive. Why is it counting down so quickly? Oh, because it's in-game minutes. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, is that the whitelisted mods? Gotcha. Thank you, my friend. All right, so we're in a brand new area, 5,000 blocks away from where we just died. So essentially, we're doing a full restart. Oh my god, I'm already getting my toes trimmed by this soil. Okay, we got some flint. Let's grab it. 1 piece of flint, 2 pieces of flint. Oh, what did I just pick up? Galena. Not helpful at all. Where are we? Hey, look, there's bauxite. Oh, okay. So if we ever get up to the point where we can make steel, we'll be good to go. I've got plenty of bauxite. My health bar, or my food bar is starting off at half, too, so that's probably a priority. Should look for some berries or something. We're in a woods biome here, I can tell. So we could get run into by some wolves and or bears at any point. Man, I'm not seeing flint. Here we go. No mini-map, that's right. This is a pure wilderness survival. So when you set up a wilderness survival map, yeah, there's several settings which make it more difficult, and the map being turned off is one of those. There's also soil instability, as you can see, so you'll have things like mudslides and whatnot, which are super annoying, and I'm really regretting not turning that off at this point. But I wanted the challenge. I don't think the top server has soil instability, though. Pretty sure they don't have that turned on. Yeah, wilderness survival has no map. Neither does Homo sapiens, actually, but of course you can change that. You know, you could play with the wilderness survival in every sense, except you can just turn the map on if you want, you know. But in this playthrough, I went ahead and I didn't change any of the world parameters except for the land cover. So we'll have some ocean, but everything else is exactly as you would start in a vanilla or wilderness survival. Just thought it'd be fun to do a little challenge, you know, have some fun. My last series, the hardcore series, turned out to be a little too easy in the end without dinosaurs. All right, let's make some of this crap. All right, so now we need to prioritize, once again, finding some cattails. Oh, nice. That looks like a giant redwood forest in that direction. Let's head over there. Oh, there goes the soil instability. Boy, they started me in a terrible place. In a forest full of hills. Hey, we got mushrooms, though. These are okay to eat. Ay, caramba. Damn you. Well, there's a bear. There's a bear. Why are the pigs hostile? Oh, there must be babies around. Damn it, I tend to half health. Those piglets running from the pigs. Bro, I was just coming up to a nice horde of mushrooms like a hobbit. I was going to pig out. And then the pigs, they were guarding their mushroom horde. They knew. They saw. They could tell in my eyes. I was there for the mushrooms. Well, I guess we're not going to the redwood forest. Ay, caramba. Are you kidding me? What the... Dude. Did that guy literally follow me to the ends of the earth just to stab me in the back with his stupid horns or whatever a boar has? Tusks. Hey, this actually looks nice. Okay, so of all the places we've spawned in, I kind of like this one the best right here. Yeah, that's kind of low and even. And I don't have to worry as much about soil instability. All right, let's try to make this the last place that I ever die. Here, we need to turn on passive mobs. I've forgotten just how hostile pigs are when their babies are around. Boom. All right, so we got some peat. Peat is neat. I don't have anything to mark it with, though, so let me grab some sticks. We'll start getting a shovel. Really need to find clay, though. That's going to be a big priority for us. Oh, so much. So much that wants to kill me in this world. Yeah, this is a nice spot. I think I actually see some more redwoods in the distance, too. I think that's like a giant redwood right there. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that's a redwood forest, too. Might be wrong, but all right, so... Oh, I guess I should probably nap this stuff out first. It's getting dark, though, I can tell. All right. Napping from a distance here, people. Long distance napping. That's what I used to do in high school. I would just like sleep at my desk, but in my head I'd be like back at home in bed, curled up, nice and warm. Oh man, sleeping in school was always like, even though it was super uncomfortable, it was embarrassing too because you'd wake up all disoriented and maybe you had just drooled or maybe you accidentally, said something in your sleep and everybody laughed at you. You don't know. But it was also strangely like very, very like relaxing. I would always feel totally rested after a nap during study hall. All right. That's good for that. Now I need to get soil. Give me the soil. Yeah, that looks like the same. Is that the same message that I posted in our Discord when it originally happened? Yeah, I think that's the same one. New server will be the standard world settings. There we go. Purely vanilla experience. We do not expect it to reset again for several years. Yep. That was the same message, but that's okay because it answered that question about what the settings would be. So that means there's not going to be the soil instability. If we die, I don't think we restart 5,000 blocks away, but I can't remember. I don't know, but if you want to know, we can just open up like a world and see what that setting is. Okay, so I need to find somewhere to set up a little place to sleep. Oh, my food again. My food. All right, we got some spelt. Out of the way, flour. Oh, what a beautiful little home we've just created ourselves. Why? I hate the soil. I hate the soils. Okay. Out of the way, flowers. We're looking good. We're set. We're good. We can put our little bed in here. Why can I? Oh, I don't have any. Or yeah, I don't have any stuff. Crap. Get rid of these stupid flowers. Stone. All right. So let's eat this grain real quick. Delicious. We are really struggling to survive here, people. It all starts with that death. That first death really does set you back, you know? You cannot allow yourself to die like I did super early. All right, so we're going to try and get a bed going here. I've been going for an hour and 10 minutes now. I'll probably go for 2 hours today. So, yeah, roughly about 2 o'clock-ish. There we go. Losing our light again. I do have enough sticks to make a fire starter if I need one. It's not like I have any food to cook. I kind of want to try and get this bed whipped up and go to sleep real quick. And then hurry up in the morning. We'll try and get out and find some food. Oh, man. I don't know. Next weekend, when we stream some more Vintage Story, I might restart this and just do a wilderness survival without soil instability. Oh, I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. If you want to see me suffer, I'm willing to. I'm always willing to suffer. If that's what the community wants. Let's see. Yeah, I'm central. Yeah, no, I'm central. That's right. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm going to close it up so it's going to get pitch black, but it's pretty pitch black right now, and I'm just going to go to sleep real quick. So we're about to wake up in the daylight here, people. Don't you worry. The soil stability isn't something I care to see you get buried in if it bothers. It does bother me. I genuinely hate it. I've forgotten just how intensely I hated it, too, when starting this world. But, yeah, we'll see. Well, I'll go through with it today, obviously. Not going to restart the world now, but, man, that is a nice mountain right over there. All right, let's see. I never play. I know. We've got one community member, the guy from Saturn, who absolutely loves it, but, yeah, for the most part, I don't play with it either. I have played with it in the past, but... all right, so I need to rearrange this hotbar. It's not the way I like it. Okay, we only got 10 stacks of dirt, but we need foods. Here we go. We got food right here. Oh, there's a trader over there. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab some more soil real quick. I need more than 10 blocks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some 7 Days to Die, too, multiplayer. That's going to be a lot of fun. Although I think most of the people in our community have a lot more experience with it than I do. So I'm going to be the noob playing that one. All right, let's go. Good enough. All right, let's do quick. Oh, I'm going to do a quick landmark so it's easy to spot our place. You know, it's a little bit easier that way. I shouldn't have jumped like that. God damn, that took half my health. Well, that was a mistake. Don't jump. All right, we got to get some cattails cut down. Let's go over. Need to be looking for more flint too. It's like one of those areas that doesn't have a bunch of flint. Hey, here we go. What do we got? There's a portal down here by the lake. See, I want to see you do a pioneer like run with the firearms mod and like your goal to make a musket, which is steel, and go up north with a boat and kill a polar bear. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. You know, I've got a Polar World series, but it's very different to what you just described. But I have killed many polar bears. They're really not any different than regular bears, except they're white. But it would be fun, what you described. Wow, that's a deep lake right there. You like the Polar World series? That's awesome. We grab these. We'll grab the roots, too. Bring them a little closer to the house. Yeah, that was another series that didn't quite turn out the way I'd hoped. I think I'm still in the future. I'm going to do another Snowball Earth series. But it was the underground farming that threw me off. And it's not really the farming itself. It was the freaking lava. That I thought it would be better to have lava to warm up like my farming area. But it turns out lava sets crap on fire way too easily. So it just didn't work out. But it was a fun series. I learned a lot from that series, especially about underground farming. Basically not to do it. No, it's good to do. You just can't mess with the lava. Lava has no effect on temperature either. The floor is lava. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say about this game. The temperature is its own thing. Like, it does not react to, like, lava in the world or fires. Well, I guess it does actually react to fires, doesn't it? Yeah, you can warm yourself up next to a fire, but lava's weird. I thought if I had a room filled with lava that it would be warmer, but it had no effect on the indoor temperature. All right, either way. Can I please make a basket? All right, we need more cattails. There's a couple over here by this portal. Don't play with the lava. Yep, it is not worth it. I died several times from that lava, and one of the keys to that run was oak, because in order to get leather, of course, you've got to have tannin, and you can only make tannin with oak or acacia wood. Well, when the entire world is a giant glacier, oak and acacia do not grow. So I only had one single oak seed in that playthrough. And my whole, like, run was depending on this oak being able to grow underground, because I didn't know if a tree would even grow underground. Turns out they will. They will grow underground, but it also caught fire because of the lava, because of the proximity to the lava. And that was so devastating. It really was. Because, like I said, that was literally the only oak tree on the whole planet. All right, where are we? We're getting a little far from home, but I can still see. There's our base over there. Let's get a little bit of wood. I'm going to need some wood for the fire tonight. Yeah, yep, the obsidian generator. That's right. We had a player in our first server, who made a big tower out of obsidian. An obsidian generator, but it's a lot of work. It's not like Minecraft where you can necessarily automate a lot of stuff. Maybe one day. All right, just looking for resources. We really got to find some clay. There's plenty of good berry bushes around though. I'm just going to leave the berry bushes where they're at as opposed to digging them up. Oh, I think I see blue clay right over here. Yep. Boom. Feels kind of like a wolf territory to me, doesn't it? All right, so we've got a couple of inventory spots. What I need to do is set up a marker for this blue clay. We're going to do it next to this so I can dive into the water and hopefully not kill myself. I just want to be able to see this at a distance. Beautiful. All right, let's see. I'd pick at least one berry type and get a stack of one shrub. Yeah, it's not a bad idea now that we've got this, but what I want to do is break this shovel and just fill up on clay. Wow, using blue clay for a change, as opposed to the normal red clay. This takes me back to my first run ever, which was before the big change to clay was made, when you could still find like fire clay on the surface. Yeah, and blue clay is a bit rare nowadays, but it used to be like the most common clay. I do like the way that they changed it, though. It's a better system with the clay now. Making the ability to make fire clay is really important. Yeah, this is a scary forest over here. Pretty dense, but the good news is we have access to pine trees, so we should be able to find some resin at some point. You just cook flint, you never find it under coal. Yeah, I never like go searching for it. Oh crap. If I happen to find some, then it's a blessing, you know. In my hardcore series, I found 2 different seams of black coal, and each one of them had fire clay in it. So I actually never had to make fire clay in that run. I just used everything I found. I also had an abundance of black coal too, which was nice. I was using it for like my pit kilns and stuff. Alright, so these will be the last blocks we get. Beautiful. I'm almost out of soil, but let's go back to the base real quick. Yeah, there's a few things over here. I see some grain. We'll probably want to start to cultivate. Yeah, once we get a little bit settled in, and I'm not as at risk of dying, that is, you know, when these, like, the wilderness survival aspect does make it a lot more fun for me, because it is so challenging not having a map, you know. You have to be much more reliant on your senses and leave yourself trails and stuff. I like that aspect of it. Craftable cartography, I think, is another cool option, but in some ways, I feel like it's almost too easy to make a map with that one. I don't know. All right, so yeah, I do sprint a lot. I also jump a lot. You're a big coal guy over charcoal, unless it's like intentionally deforesting. Oh, yep. Yeah, I don't enjoy making large amounts of charcoal. It's tedious and annoying. But all right, what are we prioritizing right now? Let's see. Ugh. I think, honestly, we need more carrying space. So we should plant these cattails and then go back for more cattails. Out of the way, flowers. I'll just do these right here. It's not super critical. We place these right next to the base, but it'll be helpful. All right, a bowl. Fire real fast, then cattail. Okay. Yeah, I should probably get a fire set up. We can put it right here. I should probably take out these blocks, though. Oh, there goes my shovel. Let's make another one real quick. Oh, stone tools. How I despise making stone tools constantly, but it's what we got to do. All right, so we've got not there. Okay, so I kind of want to take these out so that no grass will grow around this fire. There we go. That way we don't have to worry about my bed catching or something crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, what's happening? Over to there. Good. Let's see. Just because complex meals go so much further than shoving ingredients in your mouth. That's true. That's true. So, in other words, we're going to need a pit kiln. And for that, I'm going to need another fire starter. Let's make ourselves a fire starter. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of torches just to have them. prefer those over a fire starter, obviously. Who doesn't? So let's just get this lit. I'm not going to cook anything yet. From now on, I'm going to try to avoid cooking cattails, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, I do have some berries. That's right. I forgot about those. Is that for the primitive armor? What's it called? Yeah, the crap armor. That's the technical name. Crap armor. All right, so... Oh, that's the pit kiln. How much firewood do I need for the armor? Do you know offhand? Well, I guess I could just look at it. It's right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. So... I hate you. All right. Good enough. Let's do that. Let's make a couple of torches. Do I not have any sticks here with me? I do not. I gotta get some of this stuff out of my inventory. All right, and I'm just gonna set that down for a second. Let's get a stick or two. Actually, we need to get some more wood, probably. Some grain over here, but not gonna grab it just yet. Oh my god. We got one block. Caused me to lose 3 bars of health. There are some advantages, though, thanks to the ruins. If we can get out a little bit and explore and find some ruins, we might be able to get, yeah, like I say, some good advantage. I mean, bony soil is going to be super critical for us to find our first temporal gear and finally set a spawn point. But there's a few other things, too, from the ruins that we could get that would be really nice. All right. This tree is a little bit too big for my axe to chop down. So let's just go back over to the place. All right. So I'll plant this tree over here. What? There we go. And now, what were we doing? We were going to make, I don't know, something. Let me put these vines away real quick. All right. How many pieces of grass do I need? 9. I'm going to whip together this body armor real quick. It's not the greatest, but I mean, it could be the difference between life and death. Probably not, but who knows? Some people think it's foolish to even make this stuff. But it has saved my life in the past, in past runs, I should say. In fact, it was the Polar Earth series I'm specifically thinking of. All right, so... boom. We're armored up, people. Let's go. I think now I need to make another tool or two. Let's make another axe head and another knife. And we got to go get those cattails. Oh, you said to do the cooking pot and a bowl. That's smart. That'll be 2 pit kilns. All right, let's whip those up. Yeah, I could go another day or two without more cattails. It's just like I hate juggling constantly with the inventory space. All right, but let's put a couple things on the hot bar. We'll eat those. And boop, let us make a cooking pot. Where's the cooking pot? There we go. Time to do some pottery work. People should be doing this inside, but I'm taking a risk. Who knows? A pig could come at me. Man, I can't believe I got killed by a pig today. That's humiliating. Oh, well. Who hasn't died from a randy pig? Here we go. Boop. All right, cooking pot. Do we want... We do want a bowl. Let's just do 4 bowls. It's just like almost as easy as doing one. And a pit kiln with 1 single bowl in it. I'm not going to light a whole pit kiln for 1 bowl. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. So, Kenny, you got an idea of what you want to build on the top server? I was thinking maybe we could do like a little hobbit village, but obviously we want to get maybe a bit more ambitious even than that. Start something small, you know, we'll have to have a little outpost where we can do some farming and get sustainable, you know, first. And then once we're sustainable, good old hobbit hole, that's right, then we can worry about, you know, more like detailed, bigger builds and stuff, I think. All right, let's get a bit more dirt real quick. So we've made what we need, but now we got to prepare the pit kilns. I think my fire is still burning. Oops, that was stupid of me. Well, I'll just leave it burn. I have the inventory space right now to deal with it. Okay. Just had to build and clean. Wait, I just have the build and clean. I'll send it on Discord. Okay. Wait, I'm not sure what you mean. Boom. All right. So now we want to turn that into packed soil. Good, I'll just return these to the earth. And now we're going to use our packed soil to go up a little bit. Actually, here's what I want to do. Yeah, we're going to do this. Quick and easy pit kilns. And probably going to need another shovel here. Just got to prepare this ground so we don't set fire to it. Fire safety, people. Take it seriously. It matters. Also, this is a good amount of dirt here for me to turn into more packed earth. All right, so we'll take this out. This will all make sense here shortly, what I'm doing. I think I need to go out another layer with it, too. Because fire can jump 2 blocks, if I'm not mistaken. Last thing we want to do is set this whole field on fire. It's like the nicest place we've found so far today. And... oh. The soil is just desperate to be unstable. You know? Reminds me of an angsty teenager. It's like, but Mom, I'm so unstable. All right, let's do... wait, that's already packed dirt. What am I doing? Boom. All right, we got a crap ton of packed dirt. Now, we'll place it like this. And now we're going to come all the way around. Bing, 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 and we've got pit kilns ready to go. Four of them. This is going to bother me, so I'm just going to take that out of there. Boom. Look at that. Look at that, people. Shovel held up to the very last second, too. Okay. Return that. Stack those, plant the flowers, and here we go. like this blue stuff. Looks nice. All right, there we go. My Hobbit hole inspiration video I found a year ago, and he's a small YouTuber, like 8K. He doesn't even talk like you talk. You don't mind if I link it to you? No, you can link it in Discord. Go right ahead. No point in linking it here in chat if that's what you're meaning. But yeah, go ahead, link it in Discord, buddy. I don't mind. Yep. All right, so what the hell are we doing? Should I make... I think in order to fill this up a little bit, let's make a couple of crock pots. But I just noticed that I'm totally starving, so let's actually put that on hold. And we got to go get some resources, people. Can't let myself starve. Oh, you know, here's a little trick, too. For storage, when we're super low on storage, we can use our fire pit. Where'd it go? So, like, this stuff's not going to burn or anything, and it's just going to sit here. Yeah. That's fine. Everything else we want to take with us. If we have a cooking pot in there too, you can get 4 slots of inventory out of that. All right, here's some cattails over here. Oh, there's deer. I don't even have a spear made right now. Crap. I need some berries to tide me over. Let's go get some berries. Where's all the delicious berries? We should go talk to this trader, see what this dude's got. We will, I promise. All in due time. There's just so much to do. Let's go ahead and make a spear. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to make a couple of these. Let's make 2 spears real quick. So we can do some hunting. I'm not going to hunt those deer because that's a bit above us right now, but a couple of rabbits couldn't hurt. And if I get some fat, I can make some pelts. We could even make the slingshot. Yeah, since I turned off class-based recipes in this world, we should be able to make the slingshot. All right, so let's move everything back a space. That goes in there. I also just realized I don't have a shovel, so let's make one real quick. This is really stupid, just making tools out here in the middle of this field. This is the kind of thing you should do in your base, but I'm in a bit of a hurry here, people. Boop. Okay, we're looking good. Let's go get some food before this guy starves again. Trying not to die, obviously, but we've got a good place here, so I don't want to have to restart again. Oh. Okay, we didn't throw it, did we? Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. Oh, I thought those had black currants on them. Damn it. So this is our peat. Our peat is over there. Let's be careful because this is part of the forest. There could be some wolves or something over here. Done. If you're going to fire that kiln, let's set our eyes on the moon and fire crucible before. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We got to get some food though, because I can't be sitting there doing pottery on an empty stomach. Even if we just get a stack of berries, that'll help. Okay, be careful over there. Yeah, this is a real good area because I can see my little base from a good distance. In other words, it's going to be hard for me to get lost. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it won't be hard for me to get lost. It'll be less difficult. Okay, got more berries. I think maybe I probably should start grabbing these bushes. We'll grab the black currant. Oh God, I can't even uproot a bush without half the hillside falling down. You stupid soil. You're so unstable. I don't even think... Whoa. I don't even think like the sand is that unstable in the normal game. Like if you're just playing regular, like you don't even have that much trouble with sand running through a desert, you know? I don't know. Maybe you do. It's just I don't run through a lot of deserts, I guess. All right. Could we maybe get some protein too? That would be amazing. We do have a pretty full belly right now, and like you were saying, it'd be real nice to get some proper food into the cooking pot. Oh, come on. How did I miss that second one? Where's the other one? Where's the other spear? I lost it. Oh, dude, the aiming in this game kills me. All right, where's that spear? I lost my second spear. Huh. Yeah. Okay, I lost a spear. Oh, that's cranberry. Oh, they're both right here. Wait, what? I'm confused now. All right, let's see. Did I lose both foxes? Probably. There's a portal over there by the trader. Look at those two stupid bow torns over there. They don't even see me. All right, whatever bow torns. Is this black? No. Oh, I just saw him. Come on. Hey. Nope, still alive. Get into my that's right, go inside. Go inside that little door there. See what happens. This guy's probably going to have like one piece of bush meat on him. I really don't know why I'm going through all the trouble with it. All right. Screw you. Let's do this. Ah! What was that? That looked like a wolf pup. I don't know what that was. Alright, so I did not bring back any wood with me, but that's okay. I'll probably chop down that other tree over there. Let me just get these out of my pocket. Bunch of blueberry. Okay. Where was that tree that I had started to chop down? This one over here. I was getting leaves from it. Sticks. Tomorrow we definitely need to get some cattails though. This lack of inventory space is literally killing me. Oh, but it's almost time for bed. We'll get this wood down, then we should be, oh my god, should be ready to get started on the pit kilns. Get those fired up and lit before nightfall. Man, is that all it gave me? Okay. There we go. Beautiful. I've got a couple of berries on me. But that's it in terms of food. So come to think of it, I might have to... Did I never start a torch? No, I didn't. Yeah, we might just have to go with what we've got in the pit kilns and go to sleep and then get some more going tomorrow. So I don't know how long this food is going to last me. That's one pit kiln. Actually, let me do this fire so we've got a bit of light going on here. Put that away. Oh, I put my stuff in here. God damn it. Beautiful. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, make a torch. Okay, torch is lit. So, let's come on out here. I'm just going to place the torch real quick right there for the inventory. Okay, we need a bit more there. Let me actually grab that. No reason to sit here and let the wood burn. Good enough. All right, we'll come back for those sticks and stuff in a moment. Let's get some more grass. Need exactly 10. I don't think I have enough sticks for this. No, I don't. Oh, crap. It's a little bit too scary to go out there. So, well. Damn. Well, you know what? Might be able to get a couple sticks right here. How many do I need? 6 or whatever? I don't remember what you said earlier. That there. Could lean these extras up against the wall too. Wish there was something I could do with this clay right now. Okay, so we need sticks. Are there bushes around here? Let me grab this torch. Offhand, oof, I need to just go to sleep, but I really don't want to leave that pit kiln just sitting there. There are currant bushes. Oh, here we go. I need branchy leaves. My kingdom for a branchy leaf. All right, what do we got? How many is that? 5? You can hear like the distant howl of wolves and stuff. All right, those are my berries. Gotta go up here. Up here near this dangerous wooded area. Oh no. I feel like I'm going to get shot by a bowtorn at any moment. All right, that's more than enough. Let's get back. Oh, I can't see where my base is. Oh, I mean, it's super close. There it is. I got to be careful traveling at night, especially. If I get even like a short distance from the base, I could easily lose my way. And I've already just put down the damn wood. There we go. Finally. Wait. No. God damn it. All right. Let's light them. Chances of being sniped by a bowtorn are never less than 25%. That's true. And usually much, much higher. Wow. What an ordeal it was, but I finally managed to get the pit kilns going. Let's pick those up so they don't burn. Let's place this stupid maple seed. Get it out of my inventory. What? All right, let's go inside. Our disgusting little hovel. It's not much to it, people. It's not much to look at, but this is our home. Man, oh man, what time is it right now? 2300. Yeah. We're going to be waking up pretty early here because I can't sleep for very long because I'm going to start to starve. Oh, I might have to resort to eating cattail roots again tomorrow, but I'm trying to avoid that. Desperately trying to avoid it. Let's see, what time is it? 4:50. Okay, we can wake up now. All right, wakey. So, we're alive. It's another day. Pit kilns are going strong. They didn't set the whole field on fire. Let's put those away. Put those in there. Let's go get some food before the sucker dies. Oh, look at this. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. So it is going to be, what, a full 24 hours before those pit kilns are done. So I'm just going to have to eat. What? I can't. There we go. I'm just going to have to eat the ingredients we get. At least some of them. But maybe if I get some actual protein, we'll save that and try and make a stew with it. All right, we got a little food in our belly. I really would like to get more cattails. Fish. Come right to me, little fish. Why don't you? I'm going to start fishing. It's just spear fishing. If we get a meat from this guy... Oh, I got 2. Yeah, what? It just hit me. I swear, the soil hurts me even if it doesn't fall on me. Like, if I'm just standing next to soil, I get hurt all of a sudden. Take damage. No, that was pretty huge, though. We got to go fishing more. I need more fish. Maybe I will have to install the cooking mods. We could make some sushi. No, I'm just kidding. No mods. We're talking strictly vanilla for this run. All right. Boom. Second basket. Let's go. All right, let's find some food now. Being careful not to get killed. Fish? No. That's pretty scary looking. We're not going down there. See some more bushes up here. Don't see any berry. Oh, here we go. What is this? Unripened carrots. That's not helpful to me. These are black currants, so we'll go ahead and pick these up. Oh, I'm just trying to stick to... I guess I'll grab the reds, too. I was just trying to stick to one color for inventory space considerations, but it's okay. We'll drop them if we need to. Bunny babies. Little bunny baby. Okay, that bunny just suicided right off the cliff face. I bet you we can go down there and harvest it if it did, though. There's fish in that little pond down there, too. I think I just heard a wolf howl. Don't worry, little foxes. I'm not coming for you. Yeah, look, the rabbit did kill itself. What? Oh, I'm hurting. Or I'm starving, I mean. Damn it. This is actually a good spot to check for, like, dead animals. Okay, I know. I know it. Then we got some fish fillets. Hurry it up. Got to get back there and cook. Oh my God, shut up. Oh, nothing in that one. Not worried about the bones right now either. Also not really worried about the pelts if there's no fat. Okay, well that was a waste of time. Up we go. Oh, this is going to be a treacherous place to get out of, isn't it? That fox just attacked me. I'm not going to be able to get out of here. That was a mistake going down in that place. Give me. Hey, stupid fox. Oh, dude, he almost killed me. Oh, bro, I'm going to die if I don't get some food. Okay, we just ate some onions. We got to get back there and cook up this fish. My days are numbered. I'm trying not to die. I guess I shouldn't have poked that fox with my spear. Guy's a little bit braver than I gave him credit for. All right, let's place these down real quick. Wherever. Just get them in the ground. Start making me some berries. All right, pit kiln's still going. Can't do anything about that. Get rid of the clay. Fish in. Boom. Now we need to go cut down some more wood. Really? I can't even light this. My character's drifting so much. Alright, let's plant these. God, what I wouldn't do for a scythe right now. There we go. Alright, get rid of the freaking flowers. There's too many flowers around here. They're everywhere. Damn, I thought I saw something laying there. But I wouldn't have been able to kill that with one spear. Anyway. Okay. We're just waiting on our food to cook. I don't really want to venture too far from home because my health is really low. I feel like we should just break this knife. Because I do have another one right there. There we go. Good. Fish. Oh, look at that delicious cooked fish. Eat it up. Oh, I was literally on the verge of starvation again. No, don't sleep. Wow, that filled almost not at all. I was expecting actual protein to do a bit better than that. A bar. Give me 1 bar. Damn. That is not good. Well, let's wait for the rest to cook. I need to go get some more firewood and some more food. Axe. Oh, I do have a little firewood sitting there. Gonna be good. You gonna cook? Yeah, it's gonna cook. You know, if we could find some horse tails too, that would be really nice. Then I could make a few bandages. All right. Well, those 4 fish fillets barely filled me at all. So out we go to get more food. Boy, it is going to be nice once that cooking pot is done. Because these raw ingredients just do not cut it, do they? Let's wander over to the trader as we're going. Might want to pop in and just see what this guy has to sell. If he's got like a real easy trade, like charcoal or clay or something, that could be a real benefit for us. Hello. Furniture trader, almost useless for us right now. It's difficult to see any berries. Also, kind of surprisingly low on like grains and stuff. I'm not seeing a whole lot of grain. Hey, berry bushes. Here we go. That's what we need right there. All right. Maybe that's enough food for the moment to allow us to get some more cattails cut down. I still need 2 baskets worth. Ah. Oh, that's not a fish. It's a raccoon pup, which is probably going to have 0 meat on it, so I'm not really interested. All right. Not a lot of cattails here. Oh boy, almost walked into that. And I'm kind of surprised the soil didn't just fall out from under my feet right there. Hello, mature onions. Perfect. Just going to place the seed down for now. Nice. Oh, that's worth trying to save those until the cooking pot is done. Maybe make some onion soup or something. Hey, we got some resin over here. I'm just going to leave it. That's the last thing I need now is an item that I won't be using for months. Taking up space in my inventory. All right, let's keep looking around. I'd like to get some more cattails cut. Still good spots. Ooh, little family of rabbits. Ah, now we got some berries over here. There we go. Berries and onions. Starting to get a little surplus, a little stockpile. Not a lot, just a small amount. That's our peat. The peat is right there. There's just not many good cattail spots anymore. All right. Got to stop picking up stuff. Till I can find some more cattails. Well, hey Edvard, what's up, buddy? How's it going, my dude? It's good to see ya. Yeah, that's where we found those dead rabbits. I'm doing pretty well this morning, my friend. How are you doing? Just about to finish up the stream for the day, but I hope you had a good Christmas, buddy. Good holiday if you celebrated that is. Hey, look at that. We don't have inventory space for it. Oh, hey, fruit tree. Obviously, that's not going to have food on it for a full year, but it's good to see it there. All right. Huh. Well, it's becoming very difficult to find cattails here. I'm going to come to this hilltop. Maybe we can get a better view of the surrounding countryside. Yeah, the Inner Woods graphics have changed. They've gotten better. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so I can see another fruit tree. I like the way this land has formed. We get a nice open area with very few trees on it, you know? Heck yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. So our base is right over there. I can't really see any cattails over there, but that's kind of a far trip, isn't it? I feel like I would probably get myself lost if I went over there. I did have a good Christmas. Thanks, buddy. I actually did a live stream on Christmas Day. I streamed some Long Dark. And if you missed it, that is up on my channel already. I think that raccoon had a berry in its mouth. Shintaro, what's going on? You could say it's challenging. It's a pure wilderness survival map. So there's things like soil instability. There's no map itself. Like if I hit M, there's no map. So it's a challenge run in that sense. And it's also vanilla. So I have not installed any mods, which is also making it quite a challenge. More of a challenge on my patience, though. But yeah, I'm just kind of having laid back, quote unquote, time here, getting ready for the new top server restart. If you're not familiar, the top server is the official server for Vintage Story. And in about a month or so, I don't know the exact date yet, but in about a month, they're going to do a full server restart and they're going to wipe the world. And me and my community were planning on joining as a group and establishing our own little spot, you know, not even vanilla beans. And that server is going to be purely vanilla too. The official server doesn't have mods on it. So in other words, I'm kind of playing this run here just to get used to it, you know, in preparation for playing in a true vanilla world. All right, so I'd still love to go get some more goddamn cattails. I just don't know where they are. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, you know, the top server is a public server, so anybody can join it. And I'll be doing some streaming on there and stuff. Hey, here's some cattails mixed in with the tool, however you say this. Oh, man. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. That's going to be fun. And they've said that they're not planning on restarting that server again for like years. So if you join, whatever you build is basically going to be permanent, you know, permanent part of the server. They're only restarting it now because of like technical issues I think they've been having with some of the updates they've done recently. All right, so that was a couple of cattail. Probably not enough. I'm just stressed about the cattails because of storage space, obviously. Having this low of inventory is annoying, but at the same time, I can just, if I have patience, I can wait for the cattails that I've planted to grow, and then we'll be okay. But in the meantime, we should probably start to think about a farm with some flax. Believe it or not, though, I have not seen a single piece of flax in this area. We might have trouble finding some, too. I don't know. Here's more peat. Oh, there's a cattail. Hey, here we go, cattails. Boom. Might actually cut this little pine tree down here too for some extra wood. Sometimes you gotta look real hard for these cattails. Just the falx, man, just the falx. Flax, sorry, just the flax. There is a falx in this game, but that's a totally different thing. You can really tell the directionality on that bug, can't you? When I turn my head. That's cool. I like that. All right, let's grab this wood here. I saw a clip of you finding the maple wing egg from a while ago the other day. Showed it to the team we had. A good chuckle at that one. You like that? That's awesome, buddy. Was that one of my shorts, I suppose? The short? Or maybe you just saw the clip of the episode itself. Yeah, I do a lot of shorts for the game. We'll miss Pancake. Yeah, she's still alive. We can go visit her right now at the end of the stream here. Go say hi to Pancake. All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's take a little break. Let me put myself in my base before we sign off of this world. So I will be streaming again in this world next weekend. Currently, I've got a schedule going. We're going to be doing a couple new games, not new games, but I'm going to be streaming tomorrow Card Survival Fantasy Forest, and then on Sunday we're going to be continuing our Long Dark run. But next Friday I will be back here in this world to stream some more. But let's go ahead and save the world, and we'll jump into our other one and say hi to the Pacifist Valley. Yeah, this one's still here, obviously. Didn't die. Even though it was a hardcore, as strange as it sounds, I was a little disappointed. I wanted to die in a sense because I just wanted to make sure that it worked. I've had problems with the limited life runs before. I've never played a true hardcore where I only had one, but I was just curious if it would work because I know I've had, like I said, issue. Oh, look at that. Huh. Having some moddage. Oh, I uninstalled my mods. Oh no, Pancake's gonna be gone. Pancake's not gonna be here. Whoops. Yeah, that was a mistake. I forgot I uninstalled the mods. But no worries, no worries. I'm not sure now if I reinstalled that mod, if she would be there or not. I can't remember, but yeah, it's no big deal. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Pancake lives on forever on YouTube, on the videos that we made, and in our hearts. Yeah, it was the short. Yeah, I never considered people might think the remains might be alive at first when I was making them. Huh? Oh, that's right, Shintaro. That's right. You're the author. We've met before. I've forgotten. I'm so bad with names and stuff. Yeah, man, I love your mods. The Draconis mod, the horse mod, and I know you've had help with them too. They're really, really great. Super fun. Currently, the one we're playing in now is unmodded, but that Draconis mod, that's something I'm basically going to be installing in every one of my modded playthroughs going forward and stuff. But let's see. Speaking of Cart Survival Fantasy Forest, now that I've reached winter, save food, save as much food as you can, and beware of the wolves. Oh my God, Jen, I will. You're making me nervous now, but yeah, we're going to be playing some Card Survival Fantasy Forest tomorrow. That'll be over on YouTube. I've been streaming that on YouTube. You just released a test version with a new dragon the other day. Awesome, awesome. Now, Shintar, I remember you posted a picture in Discord. At least I think it was you. Might have been somebody on your team. I'm not sure, but it was of a water-based mount. Now, I remember also the message that came along with that picture was that was something that wasn't like immediate. You weren't working on that right away, but that's something I find really intriguing too. Is water-based mounts. That could be a fun alternative to the boats and stuff. Hello, Mini Mongoose. Welcome. Right. Yeah, the water horse. Yeah, that sounds awesome. How's your Pegasus mod going too? I haven't looked on the mod database in a while, but have you released your Pegasus mod? Because that'd be another one I'd love to give a try to. Hi, Mini Mongoose. How are you? I hope you had a good Christmas. Got all the presents you wanted and ate a lot. Unfortunately, we're just finishing up the stream today, but I was talking about future streams, so I will be streaming tomorrow and Sunday as well, too. You got pancakes. Nice. That's awesome. Some gluten-free, I hope. Oh, and do tell if I'm backseating too much. Reaching self-set goals is what makes... Yeah, no, it's okay, Jenna, and I don't worry about that. If I was worried about that, then I wouldn't be playing the game, because I know Katrina, she loves to give advice on that game. Waiting on some technical issues to be solved first before I can continue working on the water creatures. Pegasus was released on Halloween, actually. Wow, I'm behind. Yeah. I think I explained the whole thing with the top server. So we're going to be playing that for a while. But after that, man, I'm definitely going to be doing another modded series, And yeah, really, really love your mods for sure. Anything, I always say this, any mods that add new animals to the game, even if they're not necessarily mounts, I'm on board with those mods. Looking forward to it. Well, thank you, my friend. And thank you for dropping by the stream today. I know we were talking about the official server too, Mini Mongoose. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. It's going to be just a normal world with no mods and stuff. But one thing that Kenny was pointing out earlier is there are going to be some client-side mods that we will be able to use. So, we won't be able to fly around on our favorite Draconis mod, but we will be able to use certain things like the heads-up display mod and stuff. So that's a nice thing. But I really look forward to joining the official server too. And of course, as soon as we get more detailed information, I'll keep you guys posted on Discord about that too. But either way, thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll be able to make it for future streams tomorrow and, of course, next weekend. And I look forward to hanging out with you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.